Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Audit in Yorkshire. Today I've just popped into Beverley police station. Plenty of police cars and things to be looking around at. Went to Driffield police station. The only thing that I'm going for it, Rich Little Garden. If you haven't seen that, go check the video out. Someone's got nice green fingers there. This is a nice police car, isn't it? It's not an ARV. Let's see if we can get some interactions here, guys. So yeah, this place shuts at 8 Monday to Friday, and Saturday and Sunday shuts at 6. The inquiry desk is currently closed. If you require assistance, please use the telephone panel on the wall to your right. So we apologise for the inconvenience. Letterbox don't work either, so yeah, it's shut. I'm assuming that's the little intercom we're talking about. So right off the bat, it's closed. This is sort of like the front of the police station. There is a back part to it, which I've seen. We'll go around there and take a look. Police parking, operational vehicles only. Police vehicles and badge holders only. No entry for Crown Court. Where the hell's your Crown Court round here? Right, again, guys, there's no trespassing signs. No entry for public or whatever signs. There's no gates. So as always, we're gonna go in and have a look round. Parking for police vans only. Don't know what's down there. We'll have a look around there in a minute. So there is a gate. Well, it's a little fence. What says Humberside Police, no public access. But it's against the wall. So that only tells me they want us to come in. Police vehicles only. Wellbeing room. It's bigger than I thought. It looks as though this place used to have a custody suite. It's got the building right front. Obviously it's got these buildings here. I'm not too sure what these are for, but it is a police building. Oh, there's a toilet in there, but it looks pretty much empty. Looks derelict. Some signage on here. Official vehicles only beyond this point again. No signs for No signs for no people. Something's beeping here. Not sure what's in there. So it's quite an old building. Not sure how old. Whoa, God, it's warm. Staff entrance, I believe. I like the like Beverley, Driffield, sorry, it's got its own power wash. Police jacket in there. Looks like some kind of conference room. Motorcycle garage, please do not obstruct. It's quite a big patch of area. To say it's small. Well, it looks small anyway, out front. Ah, diesel, or is it pet? No, it's diesel. From starting, ah, it looks like we can get the fuel from the police station instead of going to the petrol station. And if you've noticed them there, it just tells you how many litres they've had and not how many, not how much. Unleaded, again, litres. Well, they'll still have to pay for it, won't they? But big diesel tank. If you go back round there, I'm assuming this is takes you back round to the front. Wow, look at these bikes, man. Is that a police bike or just a normal one? I think that's a police bike. Burglars are active in this area. Ooh. That's definitely not a police bike. What's in here? Access control point. No idea what's in there, guys. Protect, help, reassure. This looks like some kind of storage room. Lumberside police van. I think this is just yeah, just staff parking up here. There's a door open there. I think that might just be a cleaning cupboard. However, it is locked. It's been a very quiet day today, guys. I think all the tyrants must be on annual leave or something. Well, no one seems to be coming out. Let's do some inspections. Treads on the tyres. Nice. Damage and rust to the near side. Door's locked. Let's go back round to the front. So I visited a few police stations in Humberside, Driffield. Didn't get to go in because front counter were closed. Bridlington, nice sergeant. I spoke to another member of staff who were quite nice. Apart from that, pretty appalling. Very rude, very arrogant. Some kind of flag. Definitely not a police flag. Place could do with a bit of a sweep. Grip box is full. Bins are being emptied. Very quiet out here. Planted in memory of PC James Heaton, 1967 to 1998. Yeah, there's another one there, 1952 to 1995, memory of David Bird, PC. Whew. Do you know, sometimes I wonder if it's just a case of nobody's seen you, or if they have seen you, but they've seen so many auditing videos online and people are doing this. Just makes me wonder if they just see you and don't bother coming out. Which, to be fair, is it's kind of good because it means we're effective at what we do. Someone's cooking a curry. Right, I'm going to pull the drone out, guys, and see if we can get some action.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Bear with me a minute, guys, the sun's in my eyes. See if we can draw some attention out with this. Staff parking, by the looks of it. I think that's part of the police station. So is that one. So, that's the front of a police station. Very quiet here today. Cars are still there. It's got some lovely views around it in Beverley. East Riding of Yorkshire. Yeah, so overall it's ground's not too bad. Fairly big for what it is. That appears to be the main station. I mean, you've got all these little buildings on the in and around. No idea what they are. And I've just had three people deking me on my way past. You alright?
Hiya, nice to you are.
Hey?
Nice to you are.
You can ask.
Who are you?
Do I need to tell you?
You on private?
Are you a police officer?
Do I look like one?
Do I look like one?
Apart from lanyard and CS gas, it's a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, I am actually. I'm a police officer. I'm part of drone squad.
Alright.
I'm just testing the wind stabilisation so I can report back to Mr. Freeman.
Collar number then.
Sorry?
Collar number.
Do you have any ID on
Did you not like sort of get the sarcasm in that? That we're joking. You can't. Please don't do me for impersonation. No, so basically in the area, quite a nice place this. See, there's different sections at building, and I was just wondering what they were. I've had a look round. Can't seem to, literally not like you're three people. First 3 people I've seen, and I've been here about 40 minutes. So yeah, what are these other buildings about? Are they all part of the police station?
Don't know. Bits are, bits are part of the Westwood restaurant, but ultimately you're in police private property. This is the car park, so you can't be here.
Well, I can.
You can't, it's a private it's a private car park. You can't be here.
But
We'll have to ask you to leave. If you go stand at the top of the road, on the top of here on the road, fine.
There's nothing saying I can't come in, boys.
There should be.
There's usually barriers.
There isn't.
I know there is.
And because of that reason, I'm.
Right.
That's fine,
I
but
just
now,
want to stay here.
we're just explaining to you that you do need to come off police premises. Alright? Could you do that for us now,
So,
please?
can you three identify yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Rich Thimbleby, caller number 69.
Who are you?
DC Jackson.
DC
Yeah.
Jackson,
Yeah.
detective. Nice one.
David Dobson, detective.
Might have known you'd have been a detective, eh?
Why?
You've just got that look about you. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing.
Okay,
That's fine, but as long as
I'm
you're
just leaving.
As long as you're not in police premises, fine.
Well, I'm allowed to be here.
You're not,
You're not allowed to be
here.
in this part here.
I am.
You're
No,
not.
you're not.
Well, why aren't I?
I'll go find the barrier.
Well, there
Do you
is.
want to come this way?
There
for
is
us,
no
please?
barrier.
No, there should be one. I don't know why there isn't one over.
All
If
right.
you could just come this
Well,
way.
you
for
go
us,
find
please.
it and then come back and
No.
show me.
Because
Yeah.
we're identifying to you that this is a private
Right.
place. So if you weren't aware, you're aware now.
So just in case
we're
you
asking
weren't
to
aware,
leave.
there's an implied right of access under Section 33 Criminal Justice
Okay,
Act
and
1972,
I
and that's why
appreciate
I'm
what
still
you're
here.
But
saying.
we're identifying to you now that you can't be here.
But
So are
and
you
I've given you a
refusing to
reason
leave?
as to why
But are
I
you-
can be here.
You can't be here because it's police property.
'Cause we're
It
telling
does-
you now
We
it's,
need you to
it's-
move.
But it's a
on
government
your
building, funded by taxpayers,
Irrelevant.
i.e. me.
Irrelevant. We're just asking you to leave. We're not being awkward with you. It's just.
No, I'm
you
not
know.
being awkward either.
No, I'm not saying you
I think
are. I'm just saying. We've
I'm not
asked
being
you
awkward.
To leave. We've identified ourselves.
I'll,
as
I'll
police
just,
officers.
I'll,
We've
I'll leave when my
explained to you
battery,
that you can't be
when
here.
battery goes on this, because I'm just
You're
opposite.
more than welcome to go and stand on the footpath just outside, and you'll get the same coverage from your drone. But you just can't. We can't leave you in police premises when you're not a police officer.
Well,
Okay. So we'll walk with you.
I'm sorry, but I
Just
mean,
come
if you
with
had,
us.
if you had a fence or like a sign or
Well,
anything,
it's irrelevant.
It's what?
it's not relevant.
The sign's there.
It's not.
Do you want to come,
Come on
and see
then.
it?
Well, we'll come and show you then. Let's go.
There's one of them, what say no
Do you want to
public
come with us?
access,
'Cause we're
and,
asking you
and it's
to
against the
come
wall.
off police premises, please. If you could just come this way.
No,
We'd
it's all right.
appreciate it. It's not all right though, is it?
It is all right
It
because
isn't.
I
We're
said it
asking
is.
you to leave.
So I'm gonna. What have I got here?
Please don't make it any more difficult.
9.5
than it
minutes
needs to
until
be.
battery
Well, if
depletes.
you could come and stand on the footpath then,
Well,
please.
I'll just stand here because I'm in
No,
sun. It's
we've
nice
asked
and
you
warm.
To leave. No.
Shall I go on the front and get patrol?
And get what? You,
It's not.
I'm
You're,
sure
I
this
think you're
gentleman's-
refusing to leave.
Well-
Is that what I'm getting?
well, I'm not doing all wrong, am I?
Well, you're on private property.
But I'm not
that's what we're
committing an
explaining
offence.
to you.
You're on private property. We've asked you to leave.
But it's government property. It's funded for by the
We're just
taxpayer.
going round in circles.
i.e. me.
Are you going to leave? Or
No, you're going round in circles because you're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I am.
I said to you, I'm allowed here.
And we're
Right.
telling you you're not.
Yeah, and we're
I've not
saying
jumped
you're
any
not.
barriers.
That's
I've not
irrelevant.
opened any doors.
Irrelevant.
I've walked straight off the street. If
If
you
walked
don't want
into my
people being.
garden, I don't have a barrier at the front of my house, but it's private.
But why would I go in your garden? Because your
Well, why-
garden's
why
not a
would you
government
go in a
building.
police building?
Your garden's not a
police
government
property?
building, is it?
I-
It's
I
not
feel
funded
like
for
you're
by
getting into an
taxpayer.
argument and I don't want to
No, it's not an
argue
argument.
with
It's a
you.
discussion. But the reason I'm here is because I
We're not
do
gonna
I do
agree,
this
'cause we're
at
asking
quite
you
a
to
lot of
leave and
government
you're- no, I
buildings
appreciate
to
that.
to see what they look like, how they're maintained.
Why do you do
I've just been to
that?
Driffield, man. They've got a lovely garden in back.
Look, could you leave, please?
Guy comes out and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, admiring your garden, mate, who's got great fingers. And he's like, oh, no problem. No hassles.
Can we have this discussion past the barrier?
So why do you feel the need
Please
to
just leave.
hassle me?
We're not hassling you, it's our job. You can't be in police private property. And that's ultimately what it is.
Yeah.
We're not being awkward,
Right.
we're not being rude.
If
we're
I'm
just asking you
committing
to leave.
an offence, then I'll leave. Now you've approached me,
Yeah, because you shouldn't
Right.
You're
be
in a
here.
police private
but
car park.
you've approached me. So
Police
I'll
private
be very
car park.
careful where you go with this one and where you go
I'm
next,
being
because
extremely
you've
careful.
approached
You're
me.
in a police private car park. We've asked you to leave,
But I've explained to you why I'm here,
right? And I appreciate that.
on what grounds I'm here.
But the fact is, you're in a police
And how I've
private
got
car
in.
park, and 3 police officers just asked you to leave.
Right?
Can we not be civil? And you leave.
It doesn't matter if you're a police officer or not, does it?
You're in a private car park.
You're here to protect and serve the public,
You're in a private car park, and we've asked you to leave.
and to lock up
Will you please
criminals,
do that?
not me. No, I ain't done no wrong, have I?
Look you up. I've got better things to do.
Well, you can't anywhere, because I ain't done no wrong.
Fair enough.
But I don't think you try to
Please.
understand what I'm saying.
Will you please leave?
6.5 minutes.
Will you please leave?
We're not just standing here for 6.5 minutes.
So we've
Come
just
on.
been stood here for 3 minutes having
I
a
know.
lovely chat.
Exactly. It's not a lovely chat, is it?
Well, it is a lovely chat.
Can we move beyond the barrier up there?
We'll have this
what you want.
conversation up there if you want to carry on for 6.5
Yeah.
minutes and leave your drone up there.
Well, I don't really want it, because I'd be wasting your time.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what this is coming down to.
Yeah, but I'm not wasting your time,
You
really.
are. We're already late off duty. We're
Right.
incurring overtime now, dealing with you.
But you're wasting your own time by standing here talking to me,
I'm not.
because
We'd be going if you weren't to do that.
Yeah, but I
wouldn't
ain't doing
we?
anything
Well,
wrong.
You're wasting the time.
I ain't doing anything wrong, and I've told you why I'm here,
We've told you.
and I've
all-
told you when I'm leaving,
Right.
when
so-
this battery depletes in 6 minutes.
We're not just standing here for 6 minutes.
Well, you don't have to. See you later.
Well,
Have
we
you
do,
finished your
because
shift?
We can't leave you here.
Have you finished?
We can't leave you
Have
here.
you
You're not
finished
a
your
police
shift?
officer And you're in private property. Yeah, I finished a while ago.
All right, well,
actually.
get yourself a phone, man.
Oh, I'd love to.
Shall I ring through to the front?
You don't have to ring through to anyone, just
Well,
go.
I want to go home, to be fair.
Right.
But you're obviously
Would it
refusing
make
to
you
leave.
feel better if I dismissed you both? Because your services are not required, so you are both dismissed. You may leave and go
Well, I
home.
don't take orders from you because I
Have a
don't
good
know who
evening.
you
Well, I
are.
don't take orders from you, detective.
I've not given you an order though, have I? I've asked you to leave. It's quite different.
And I've politely said no. I've given you a reason and
But I haven't
as
given you an
to
order,
when I'm
have
leaving.
I? So I won't be taking one off you.
Well, I'm not giving you an order. I just said you're dismissed. It's not an order, is it? What's so funny?
This conversation is ridiculous.
It's not an order, is it? It's a lovely day. You know, I'm sure you've got a couple of beers at home in the fridge waiting for you. You know, what's the problem? Where have you been anyway? Have you been anywhere nice? Because if you stood here, I might as well talk to you, haven't I? Gauge conversation.
We can't discuss.
I shouldn't really be talking to you anyway because I'm piloting a drone, but we'll let that one slide.
Leave a message saying I'm on my way.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Could you just leave, please?
Why are you standing in front of me?
Because you're on private property. I'm not going to let you walk around the bikes and
going
the
to get my
cars
bag.
and other people. That's fine. Pick your bag up then.
But why'd you just jump in front of me?
Because I didn't want you walking. These are people's private and personal property.
Right, and I'm not touching it. I'm not doing no
I
tub.
don't know yet. I don't know what you're going to do.
But what,
I find it very strange that someone wants to come onto private police property and fly a drone.
so what do you think I'm going to do? Break into a car
I don't
in a
know.
police car park?
I don't know. I don't know what your intentions are.
To be honest, you don't really need to know what my intentions are because it's like really got nothing to do with you, has it?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to be a little bit later. Yeah, I'll be alright. Okay. No, I'm fine. Yeah, alright. Cheers.
Has he gone and left you both to it? You're not talking to me now, no?
I just don't know what else there is further to say. We're just going to
Well, you were.
disagree, aren't we?
Well, not really. I mean, you could try, you know, smiling and being polite. You know, you are here to serve the public trust and all that. You know, I had this same problem in Bridlington, at Bridlington Police Station.
Just go in and come back and get on stuff and then it's still here.
Everybody just seemed to have their own head up their arse. Bye, officers. There we go.
Yeah, just wait for you to leave.
Well, you don't need to wait. You can
I do.
get yourself off.
I do.
Why do you?
Just to wait till you leave private property.
You recording me?
Yep.
You are? Right. So why didn't you tell me then?
Well, you tell me, you're recording me.
I don't have to tell you though.
Why?
What do you mean why? You're a detective. Do you not know why?
Tell me why.
How long have you been a detective?
How long have you been asking questions?
Longer than you've been a detective, but sounds of it. So, you don't need to tell me you're recording, no?
You're on police property, private. Please leave.
Oh, well, that don't make a difference, really.
It does.
Do you want to tell me? Do you want to elaborate? Tell me why.
Other than this police property, please leave.
Because now I don't want to leave. Now you're making me want to put a complaint in about you because you're recording me without telling me, and you're saying it's because I'm on police property and I want you to leave. It's not. You can't do that. It's not an answer.
Okay. Well, that's the answer I'm giving you.
Well, what's your detective? What's your collar number?
If you check your recording, I'm sure you'll.
Well, I'm
you'll
sure
be
I
able to
will,
hear
but
it.
I'm asking you for your collar number.
It's on the recording. Dave Dobson, detective.
Collar number
2561.
2561. Right. Do you know what IOPC are?
Familiar.
Familiar? So that's not a definitive yes, it's just I'm familiar.
I don't know him personally.
Well, do you know what they do? What do they do?
Confident,
What do they do? What's the job?
yeah. Many things.
Many things.
Many things.
Police misconduct, things like that. Yeah? Like me going to them and telling them and showing them this recording and you not being able to tell me why you're recording just because I'm in a police car park. Right. I'll tell you why you're supposed to tell me, okay? I'll educate you.
Please.
Yeah? Because you're bound by GDPR, all right? And it's in your policing policy, right? I'm not bound by it. So if I wanted to make a subject access request to the recording you've got of me How could I do that if I didn't know you were recording?
Do you know I'm recording now?
You told me you were.
Well, you are then.
But you're supposed to tell me at the first available opportunity.
Okay, which is now.
So you were speaking to me for about 5 minutes. Yeah?
Hello.
You were speaking to me for about 5 minutes.
This gentleman
10
has
minutes.
been stood here since we
When you walked away,
at about
right,
6.
then you
Been
come
told
back, then
many,
you
many
walked away,
times
then you come
it's
back.
Private. He's
And when
argued
it
that
took for me
there's no
to
barriers
ask you,
indicate it's
he
private.
recorded. And you
Shown
said, yeah.
barriers at the front, but he
So why
won't
didn't you
walk
tell
up
me?
to the front.
At the first available
Went
opportunity.
2.5 hours
See,
before.
I'm recording,
So
right?
it's quite what we do, what the guys
See,
do.
but I'm a member of public.
He knows it's private car park.
So I'm bound by
And
GDPR.
he's refusing to leave.
I didn't know it was private actually, because there's
Told
no
you many,
signs.
many times.
There is a sign, you walk straight past it, it's down there.
Where is it?
Well, if you come with me I can show you, but I can't show you unless you come with me.
Who are you, sorry?
I'm PC 168.
Do you mind if we leave it with you? Is that
Yeah.
Well,
alright?
yeah, I mean, I said 10 minutes
I'm not
ago you were
asking I'm asking
dismissed.
the officers.
So you're dismissed.
I'll take the office. I'll speak to the
See you
officers
later.
about it, but not by yourself.
Bye. See you later, detective. Please tell people in future when you're recording them.
Are you happy to walk down there so we can show you the sign?
It's
That's
just,
gonna be the only option to sort of resolve this.
well, basically, right, I've had a few people go past me and not bother me. And he's like, oh, what are you doing? You know, starts to get a bit of an attitude on and stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm flying my drone, you know. And he's like, wants me to leave. I said, well, when battery depletes, I will do. Long story short, he didn't tell me to record. That's really annoyed me. I hate police officers who don't go by the book. I am, but I don't need to tell you because I'm a member of the public.
We're recording.
Thanks for telling me.
No problem.
I see, I heard you switch it on as you were walking over, so straight away you should have said, hi sir, my name is PC,
Talking to somebody else.
so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. I am recording this conversation. What's going on? All right.
Can I ask, what's the purpose of being in the car park, bearing in mind it is private property?
I just came to have a look round. I wanted to know what these buildings were, and they still didn't tell me. So I'm assuming that's your main police station.
So, well, I'm not willing to disclose that information. Obviously, there is public access around the front where you're more than welcome to go stand.
Well, it's shut,
Over
and I
there.
actually got down.
So-
I got down here before like at 4 o'clock, and it was meant to be open till 5. And I was going to go in and ask them.
Go ahead.
Let's have a walk down to the gate. I'll show you where the private property side. The issues that we have with it is that obviously there's police officers, personal vehicles, etc. around here.
You guys are like stuck records, aren't you, with that?
It's the,
yeah,
it's the
sorry.
same thing. It's you know it is.
Every copper says the same thing.
But that's the thing. That's why we have these
Well-
car parks. If we didn't have a car park, we'd just park them anywhere. There's a reason why we have car parks because there are personal
Well,
vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, you get
Obviously,
car
you
parks
can
at Asda,
understand.
don't you, when you go to work at Asda?
But it's different
Yeah, I know it's
when you're not
completely
in
different,
uniform,
isn't it?
Well, I don't see why. I mean, if someone were wanting to do something to one of you guys, surely they'd, you know, follow you home or wait till you clocked off.
We're not saying that doesn't happen.
And I ain't
but
even-
things like this prevent things.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't
happening.
even been recording car. I mean, I have been, but not for anything nefarious. It's just they just happen to be there
I
in
get
the
that,
recording.
but then officers may
Just
feel a
back
bit
to
different.
the point in thingy about this being private property there. That, like I say, the sign down here is down here, and I will show you.
So is this operational, this police station then, yeah?
Yeah, it's operational.
Take it back to your old custody suite.
Yes, yeah. There's
So it used to be a custody
quant
suite.
teams based out here.
Because it's down at Hull now, isn't it?
Main one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine getting nicked and getting sent 20 odd mile away
To where?
to Hull? Can you imagine getting nicked at 20 odd mile and then you've got to make your own way back home?
It's not that far.
So how many hotels are in here then?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
You honestly you don't know? Have you not looked at them?
Did I get used to this?
No.
Are they not like used for storage or all?
You've walked straight past that.
Well, of course I have, mate. I don't have eyes inside of my head, do I? Come on.
But anybody's got peripheral vision, haven't they? So I can see what's to the side of me. I would see a white sign.
Well, not everyone's got peripheral vision.
But yeah, it is
But-
there.
It needs to be that way.
There'll have been people that are bringing the cars down.
Oh, there needs to be a sign on the wall. There you go. And even then, it doesn't stop people coming in. If you had a gate going across there, right, from A to B,
Oh no, we get
and
that.
it was shut,
Yeah,
right?
we get that.
We can't come in then.
I understand that, but it's,
Because then
it's,
it'd
an
be
old, it's an old building.
it'd be
Not all-
aggravated
not all
trespass.
people's driveways have a gate, do they?
It'd be
Doesn't
aggravated
mean you
trespass then, wouldn't it?
You can't.
Yeah, but this is what that other
Found an enclosed premises.
this is what that other copper was saying.
What I'm saying.
Oh,
is-
would you come to my house? Yeah, but her house isn't a government building. That fella's driveway over the road isn't a government building.
No, but then you would still be going on.
So people who pay
private property, wouldn't you?
taxes, i.e. me, right? I'm gonna quote i.e. me,
Hi,
because
I'm
I do
Sergeant
work.
Lindley.
Sergeant
Lindley,
Lindley.
Yeah.
Call the number.
636.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant.
You too.
My name's Kev. So yeah, can you understand why people feel they have a right to come in? Because it is a government building
Well,
funded for
I
by
don't
the
know.
taxpayers.
Does
I
anybody-
can
any-
deal with it, Matt. If you
any-
want,
all
if you want to wait at the end, mate, I'm grateful. But thank you. Sergeant Lindley, like I say, can I ask what you're doing?
You, Sergeant?
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
I missed the start bit, but go on.
Right, it's a simple question. I'm not going to patronise you. Do you understand why people would just walking off the street, like I have now,
Yeah.
no gates, so there's an implied right of access, but we're against the wall, right, so couldn't even see that sign. To have a look round, it's a government building, looking at, you know, the design, the structure, how old it is, what the grounds are like, if it's well maintained, whether there's appropriate signage. Well, you know, them guys up at Driftfield, mate, they're doing gardening in the back of their yard. Do you know what I mean? But can you understand why people feel like they've got a right to do that? Because we all pay taxes, don't we? Who work anywhere.
Right.
And believe me, I work. So I feel like I've got a right to do it.
What's the point of what's the purpose of the audit?
What's the purpose of it?
Yeah.
To separate. Tell you the main purpose to it is to separate the uneducated and the tyrants to the good officers and the officers who know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that detective, I asked him, do you know what IOPC is? Yeah, I've heard of them. What kind of answer's that? Yeah, I've heard of them. Do you know what IOPC is?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I asked about it. I said I won't patronise you. So what do you mean you've heard of them? You should know who we are. He's been recording me for 10 minutes and he failed to tell me. Well, why should I tell you? You're on private property. I said, because if I wanted to make a subject access request, how would I be able to do that if I didn't know you were recording?
You're recording. Come with me, I'll show you something.
I'm recording, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm pleased.
Are you recording?
I am, yeah. I've got body one video on as well. So at the front there it says Humberside Police, no public access. Okay. There it says parking for police vehicles only.
Yep.
You come with me on here.
That gate wasn't there when I came in. Yeah, I've looked at all these.
So no entry.
Nothing specifically saying people though, like person,
Well,
individual.
I'm recorded. You're recorded. We'll have an honest chat with each other. Yeah. This police building from this bit here. This
Yeah.
is the curtilage of the land. I spoke to you guys before when doing audits. If you want to go to the land registry and get a map of the police station, you can see on the map which is private and which is public.
Right.
But as a representative of the landowner, which is what I'll be acting as, I'm explaining to you, whilst we're being recorded on your camera and my camera, that this bit from here on in, that bit's obviously public. This bit here on in is private.
Right. And
So acting on behalf of the landowner, which
Yeah.
is Humberside Police,
Yeah.
I am saying to you, you are currently on private property,
Right.
which is Humberside Police's property. This is public property. If you want to stand on the public property,
Right.
the path, that's fine.
so,
But you can't stand on the private
are
property.
you revoking my implied right of access?
I'm saying what is private and what is public.
Yeah, but are you
We're not
revoking
talking
it?
about
Because if you
implied
revoke
right
it,
of
then I have to
access.
leave. Are you with me? I'm not winding you up.
Am I revoking it? I'm telling you can't be on private property. And as
So,
a representative of the
so-
landlord, I can escort you off that.
So,
private
as a
property.
representative of the landlord, you're telling me you don't want me here. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Right, I'll step onto the
Yeah,
public
that's fine,
footpath
yeah.
then.
You
That's
can't
all.
stay on the public footpath.
Well, that's all I
But
wanted you to do.
If, say, whoever's coming in and out, you're blocking them, then that's obviously a criminal offence, which
Well,
we could potentially deal with. But
yeah.
like I say, if you want to audit the front of the nick,
Well, I never said I were
fill
auditing,
your
but
boots, do you know what I mean?
you know,
Yeah,
you're just assuming. Have you had people here before filming?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many? Do you know? Top of your head.
I don't know.
Anyone spring to mind?
Why? Who do you work with, or who are you doing it with?
I don't work with anyone, but
I'm being rude anyway. What's your first name, sir?
I mean, we've all got fans. I'll tell you my first name. My first name's Kev, but I'm going to tell you that because you've been polite to me.
Right.
You know, you identified yourself. Didn't tell me you were recording straight away, but we'll let that one slide because you've been so nice. Better than my mother 3 mugs anyway, and that's what I'm going to say.
Not mugs, mate. They're my colleagues, yeah.
Well, we're talking to me like shit. I mean, she even stood in front of me when I landed my drone. I went to get my bag and she stood right in front of me. Get out, what are you doing? Leave.
Where's your drone in the bag?
What are you standing in front of me for, mate? My bag's there. Oh, get your bag and go. Yeah, but alright, well, no need to stand in front of me. But yeah, so they wound me up a little bit.
Have you got your drone back now?
Yeah, I've got my drone, yeah. And he, you know, he wasn't professional. But and apart from that, it's been alright, it's been a good day. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Time you clocking off? Soon?
Yeah.
Are you local then?
Uh,
Because I'm from West Side, mate.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
else?
Can't you tell? Near Leeds.
Right. What's your surname, Kev?
I can't tell you that. I thought you said you'd had auditors up here before.
We have, but I've never met you before. We've had a few.
Yeah, but I bet they didn't give you the surname, did they?
It's what it is, isn't
You
it?
can't lie to me because I watch all them videos.
Right, sound. I'll leave it with you, mate.
No worries,
But
mate.
that's what I'm saying to you. We're all recorded. Let's be straight. This, I'm saying, is private. So I'm saying you can't go on that bit.
It's all right, mate. I've had my visit.
Sound.
I don't see any reason for me to come back.
Okay.
Educated that guy. Had a nice chat with you, Sergeant.
Yeah. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too as well. Take care, my friend. Sergeant, just before you go, is there anywhere where I can go for a piddle round here before I drive home?
There's a pub. Do you know where the roundabout is?
Just back up here.
Yeah. Stop there, mate.
Just up there.
Call
No
the
worries.
Moldcroft Inn. Just up there on the left-hand side.
Right, smashing. Thank you. See ya. There you have it, guys. That was a nice little audit. Educated detective so-and-so. You know, like, mate, you go. Detective Numbnuts. I'll just call him that. He don't know what the IOPC is. He's heard of them, but he don't know what it is. And he don't seem to think he needs to tell me he's recording. And he seems to think I need to tell him. So yeah, we've got rid of the 3 Numpteteers. I had a nice conversation with Sergeant. He revoked my implied right of access. So I left accordingly. We had a nice chat. And that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications of more new and upcoming videos. And I'll see you in the next one.